The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Good day, viewers. Thanks for joining me here for another video. It's raining out today, so I thought I'd throw together another unboxing video. And before we get into viewing those bottles, I got two other matters of business, and the first one is going to be this card trick that some of you may have recall seeing a couple videos back that I did. And in this video, I am going to reveal how I did that, and that is changing this ace of diamonds to an ace of hearts. Okay, so somewhere around the middle of this video, I will reveal how I did that. 3 cards there. And secondly is the matter of the thumbs up challenge on my previous video. Thumbs up. I'm looking for 80 thumbs up on that video. It's currently at 60, I believe. And if I get the 80 in my next video, I will stick my fingers in one of these mouse traps for your viewing pleasure. Okay? But no fear, folks, I am a trained professional. So tune in for that as well. Okay, let's get into having a look at some of these bottles here. There's some good ones in there. Okay, so first bottle out of the box, folks, is going to be, we'll start with the bigger one since we'll put them in the back here. It's a big old case gin. And this bad boy does not appear to be blown. It's a machine-made one. But these are always, there's something inside of it there too. God, I think that's a dead mouse. Okay, well, I'm not going to turn that upside down. I'm just going to put that right. I'll set it right there. Okay, next up is going to be this one. And that is nice. I'd like to dig one of these. Potassium Dichromate. K2CR207. Cork top. Nice blown one. Looks to me like it would have had a glass stopper at one time. Big old chemical bottle. I'm not sure what that potassium dichromate was ever used for, but TCW and Company, it says on the base. Maybe I'll do a quick search and see if I can find something on that and let you know. I'll set it right there for now. I'll shut you off and I'll come back in a second and maybe I'll have some info for you. Okay, so I just did a real quick search there online. And first off, the TCW Company glassmaker mark is TC Wheaton. And they were established in 1888 and they continued to produce blown bottles well into the 1930s. And potassium dichromate is a reddish orange powder, and it had a variety of uses. I'm not going to get into those. You can look it up if you're really interested in it. We're just going to move on to another bottle. And here is the next one. Schlotterbeck and Foss. 1 fluid pint from Portland, Maine. This one is machine made. Nice cork top. I unboxed one of these in a previous unboxing video. That's the Owens glassmaker mark on the base there. Well, I think that places that prior to 1929, I think, something like that. So that's getting on to at least a 100-year-old bottle there. Here's one that's a little more modern. As you can tell, a 7-Up, 12 fluid ounce. The ACL is pretty much perfect on that though. That's a nice one. Moving right along, we got another tall one in here. Let's haul that out. Okay, that's another common one. Very distinguishable from the neck area up here. They're always a nice bottle. J.N.O. Wyeth and Brothers. That's John Wyeth and Brothers. I've dug a couple of these myself. Let's put that one there. Fairly common bottle, but always nice to dig. They usually date around the turn of the century, or the 1890s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this last tall boy here. And this is a nice one. You might enjoy seeing this one. Ta-da! A Warner's Safe Cure. Well, that was a nice one to get out of this lot. Boston's not real strong on it, but it's pretty good. Rochester, New York, USA. Nice blown bottle. Now, I believe the ones that are older than this are a much darker color, kind of like a reddish brown glass. And there's different variants of this bottle as well. Some of you are probably quite familiar with them. They're highly collectible, to my understanding. Okay, so there's 6 tall ones to do up the back row here. Okay, folks, so I am having a little drink here today. Not hitting it too hard. Just finishing off this 5th of Smirnoff Vanilla Vodka. 35% alcohol. Sun of the light shining right on it. 35% alcohol. And that's just your standard price for that. Somewhere between $27 to $30 for Canadian, that is, for that bottle. I drank about 3/4 of that the other night, way into the wee hours of the morning, and I gotta tell you, that sent me right into the shadow realm. So I'm just gonna finish that off today and forget that it ever happened. Alright, let's get back into these bottles. Alright, next out of the box is gonna be this. It is a blown Warranted Flask. Manganese glass, which means that manganese was used in the production of this glass. And if you leave that out in the sun, it will turn a purplish color over time, and they call that sun purpling. And there's a matchstick down in there. Okay. So there's that. And then what I believe to be its twin right here. Same one. So 2 of those manganese glass. No, actually that one's a little bit taller than that one. 2 manganese glass Warranted Flasks. 2 more for the collection. So we're moving right along here. What's this one here? A W.H. Clark Druggist, St. Stephen, New Brunswick. You've probably seen me unpack some of these in the past, and also have dug some. This looks to be one of the older ones. Some of them have script markings on them, and I showed some of those in a previous video, all the different varieties or styles of bottles from that Clark's drugstore. And I think this one here, yep. And this one here, which is a nice, lovely, icy blue looking color. This is a Love Clark and Company Druggist, St. Stephen, New Brunswick. Now I'm not sure on the history of this, but that Clark might be the same Clark as that one. Now this might be earlier or later. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably earlier. And then perhaps Clark went out on his own and made his own, got his own drugstore going. Okay folks, so it's that time. As I promised, I will reveal the secret behind the Switching Ace card trick. And this is an easy, sort of visually appealing card trick that anybody can do. And once you see how it's done, you'll probably be like, oh, I never would have thought of that. So that kind of makes it kind of interesting. So the trick here, in case you haven't seen it, I'll do it again, is that we got the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Ace of Clubs in my hand. Put them together, and there's a variety of ways you could do this, but the Ace of Diamonds is going to switch to the Ace of Hearts. And I'm going to do that by simply covering it over and saying the magic words, I love peanut butter sandwiches. And that should do it, folks. And when we flip them back over, sure enough, there is the Ace of Hearts instead of the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, where is the Ace of Diamonds? Well, it is down here, where it was all along. Now here's the reveal. How was it done? Well, it was never in my hands to start with, folks. It was always the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Hearts is upside down, and it's simply a matter of arranging these other cards in such a way that that looks like it's the Ace of Diamonds in there. So there you have it, folks. An easy card trick to fool just about anybody. Have fun with that. So now, back to the bottles. Next up, we got this multi-paneled, fairly old looking, I would say, blown bottle with a tooled lip, and it is a Dr. S.A. Tuttle's from Boston, Massachusetts. Fairly faint embossing on this one, but it's easily recognizable as a quite old bottle. And let's go with this one here. Most people are familiar with this one, I'm sure. The Hires Household Extract. This is a machine-made bottle. This was to make your own root beer at home. And there's embossing on all four sides. Manufactured by the Charles Hires Company for home use. Before I set that down, I got another one here. And this one is much older, and it's a blown bottle with a really crooked neck on it. And this blown one also says manufactured only by Charles E. Hires, but it also says right here, makes 5 gallons of delicious drink. So that's kind of interesting. Hires Improved Root Beer. Nice. Next up, well, we got a manganese glass ink. Now, was this one embossed? Yes. Underwood's Inks. And it's got a rolled up piece of paper in there. Let's see what this message in the bottle is. Okay, what's it? $5. Okay. Manganese glass. Sun purpled. $5. Price on that one. Good to know. Okay, so we're getting down there in the bottles, but here's the next one. The Zopesa Chemical Company. Nice aqua blue bottle. Blown in a mold. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And on this edge, Toronto, Ontario. Nice colored little bottle. And here's a little amber. Okay, it's one of those. I think this is like the third one out of this lot so far I've found. It's one of those sort of measured Lysol bottles. Cork top. Appears to be machine made. You can see that seam goes right up and over the lip there. They're always nice though to have. Okay, so I had to step away for a minute and go put my footage onto my desktop as I ran out of space on my phone here. And I mixed myself another drink, and that is the end of that bottle. Thankfully. Now the next bottle is this one right here, which is just a Burnett Boston bottle, edge embossed, and it's a blown in a mold bottle, tooled lip. Nothing real special about it, but it is definitely an oldie. Then we got another nice aqua blue colored bottle here. E. Hartshown and Sons, Boston, Massachusetts. Established 1850. Try to get focused on it there. I guess that's about as good as we're going to get. Nice blown in a mold bottle. Lovely color. And here's another one. Percy L. Lord Apothecary from Calais, USA, that is. And this is blown in a mold as well. Another lovely old bottle. This has WT Company on the base. Not sure what that one is, but it's a nice apothecary bottle. Okay, so we're down to one last bottle in the box, folks, and here it is here. And it is a small pickle jar, which is blown in a mold with a big old applied lip on that bad boy. Get focused there a little bit. And it's got 3 other bottles inside of it. And the first one is this blown opium vial, people call that. Opium vial. And we got a little perfume bottle. We set that down. This one is embossed, I can see. It's manganese glass, blown in a mold. It kind of looks like it says seal here in script writing. Sealy? Maybe it says Sealy. Can't tell for sure. Feel free to comment on it if you would like. And we got one more thing in here. There's that pickle jar. Lovely color those pickle jars always are. And this is a little vial with a paper label on it. Toothache drops. Chloroform. Contains oil of cloves. I knew clove oil relieves toothaches. I actually have some in my own medicine cabinet. Little screw top bottle. Whoo, Nelly! Wow. Yep. Smells like cloves. Okay, so that's that. That's kind of cool. Okay, folks. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the unboxing of these lovely old bottles. And remember, if you haven't given me a thumbs up on that previous video, I'll put the link down in the description. If I get 80 likes on it, I will, in my next video, which will be in a couple days, snap my fingers in one of these mouse traps, and you don't want to miss that, because it's going to be quite enjoyable, and everybody's going to laugh and have a good time, and that's going to be that. Alright, so thanks for watching, folks. Over and out. Have a great day.